Good evening, everyone. Peace and blessings to you. My name is Reverend Leah Alvarado, and I'm with New Thought Northern Colorado Center for Spiritual Living. Welcome to the season for Nonviolence. Each day we come together for a total of 64 days to practice a new principle of peace and nonviolence based on the legacy of Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King. So glad that you're here today. Today is day 45, and our topic is experiencing peace. Dalai Lama said, "Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace." It's easy to feel peaceful and content when life is going smoothly, isn't it? It's much harder when there's chaos, when there's drama, when there's upset in our lives, and our hearts break as we witness painful things in the world. We often struggle with personal issues that create anxiety and fear within us. Years ago, I had a mystical experience where for 3 days, I was given the experience that all is well. And it wasn't merely an intellectual experience. It was a deep, deep knowing within me that created tremendous peace in my heart, in my mind, in my body, every aspect of my being. For 3 days, I walked around with this feeling. It was as if I was seeing through the lens of God. I've often reflected on that experience, wondering how to bring that experience into my life more. If I close my eyes even now, I can take myself back and I can feel that. I can feel the feeling of all is well. There was this energy of total trust when that was occurring, total and complete trust, not only in my life and what was going on in my life at the time, but also in the world. And so I believe that in order to experience true peace, trust is a big part of the equation. We have an opportunity to trust that everything that is happening in our life and the world is in divine right order. Each experience is a teacher that is here to help us peel away another layer that blocks us from experiencing the peace that we desire. And when we can fully trust and we can let go, that's when peace is possible. So my first question for you today when have you been able to fully trust and let go in your life? What did it feel like? So I'd love to have you put your answers in the chat if you'd like. When have you been able to fully trust and let go? And what did that feel like when you were able to do that? What did it feel like? And the next question is, what supports you in remaining peaceful in the midst of challenging times? When you're experiencing something really hard in your life, something that's stressful, something that's emotional, or you're witnessing something hard in life, what supports you in being able to remain peaceful? What practices do you have in the moment or maybe after the fact, but that can create that peace within your heart and within your being? So just taking a moment to reflect on that. Yeah, unless we are living up in a cave, I used to fantasize about that as a child, go away to a cave by myself without anybody around, no stresses, just sit in a cave. I don't know why I thought that was appealing. But what I mean to say is that, if we're in meditation all day, if we're part of a Buddhist monastery, perhaps, and we're in meditation for hours at a time, I suspect that we could feel peace a lot more often. But that's not realistic in the lives that we lead. It's just not. And so how do we experience that peace in our day-to-day lives, going through life in the midst of a pandemic and all the challenges that have come with that alone? How do we feel that peace? What are the practices that you have already, or practices that you're curious about trying that perhaps can bring that peace into you, the experience of it in a greater way? Years ago, I was in a conversation with someone, and it was a very, very intense conversation. And this person was basically yelling at me, and the conversation was going nowhere. So I simply closed my eyes and I just went into prayer silently. And he got a little nervous. So he walked over and he sat next to me, and he kept talking and talking. And I just was in prayer. And I connected myself to that divine light of God, and I pulled that down inside of me, and I just focused on that. And I was instantly at peace. This person continued to talk and raise his voice, and I was in this peaceful state. And I was pretty surprised, actually, that I was able to do it in that moment. But that is something we all can do. Prayer is so powerful. Those moments when we're feeling that stress and overwhelm, whatever the situation may be, go into prayer. Prayer. What a powerful tool we have. And meditation is another one. I'm going to put our affirmative practice today into chat. The first line, I meditate on what peace is to me. What is peace? How do you experience peace? How does it show up for you? When you have experienced it, what has that been like? Just sitting with the energy of peace in your meditation can be tremendously powerful. Today, I will expand my capacity to experience peace, especially when I'm experiencing challenging times. So just by declaring that, I will expand my capacity to experience peace, especially when I'm experiencing challenging times. I open my heart to trust and know that all is well. And feel that. As I'm saying this, I open my heart to trust and know that all is well. And as I do this, I experience peace. This is the path to nonviolence. So let's just take a moment to go within, just taking a deep breath, feeling the energy of peace in your heart right now. Feel that, the energy of it, the vibration of peace moving through, starting in your heart and moving through your whole being. Every word has a vibration and a frequency. See if you can feel the frequency and the vibration of peace. What does it feel like? This alone can be a tool that you can use in those moments when you're feeling challenged, when you're feeling overwhelmed. You can tune into the energy of peace, the energy of all is well, the energy of trust. Just imagine what that would feel like to be in the energy of trust, complete trust that all is well in your life, no matter how it looks or appears or feels most of the time. In this moment, you can tune into the energy of trust and the energy of all is well. And the result of that is peace. How could it not be? And so let's just move into a few moments of silence as we feel into all of this. And so gently coming back, taking another deep breath, feeling that energy of peace within you. I'm just noticing in the chat, Resin, thank you for your comments. The only thing that keeps me centered is my 2 cats. I have 2 cats. I understand the beauty that our animals bring to us. So far, they're the only ones I know won't judge me. Oh, yes. I know it sounds cliche, but have been on my own for 20 plus years, so they keep me grounded, but soon might lose one. Thank you, Leah. Oh, blessings to you, Resin. We have a cat who is almost 18, 17, 18, and he's not doing well. And so I send you much love right now with that, because what a heartbreaking experience that is. And I can just imagine what that's like, because we're going through that too. Blessings to you. So yeah, so let's just take a breath. Setting aside all fears, worries, stresses, all that is swirling around in our minds and our hearts. And just breathing in, allowing your heart to just fill up with that energy, the energy of the divine, the energy of peace, the energy that all is well, despite what we see, despite what is going on. For this moment, for these 30 seconds, let's just know that together. Let peace begin with you. Thank you for being with me tonight. Tomorrow is day 46, and our topic is about making a commitment and what commitment actually means. So that will be our focus for tomorrow night. Have a blessed evening. Look forward to being with you again. Namaste. Good night, everyone.